people are not going to have floggers and stuff in their house usually. What they're going to do is they're going to start fashioning items from stuff in the house, right? And so what they're always going to do is break it down into restraint, something to tie you down with, something to hold you with. They're going to do impact, right? And then they're usually going to do some type of sensation. Those are the big three when it comes to kink. So how do I tie a person down? How do I give them lots of sensation? And how do I hit them? Are there certain materials that aren't safe? I worry about it a lot. Most people will default to their level of education. So if you got a guy who's a construction worker, he's probably seen something like, oh, I can hit somebody with this ruler, or, you know what I mean? Or they're a teacher, they've thought about it. They're going to default usually to their wheelhouse or things that they have around the house. So their level of education with that particular product may make them safe. Maybe if they work with wires or cords, they can think of a way how to use it safely. But in general, you want to try and make sure that you steer them towards using devices that you know are safe, like floggers, like paddles, things that you can see, good rope, like just all this stuff is absolutely good. They don't have to spin an arm and a leg to start exploring kink. You can access your memory, access your skill set, access your area of knowledge, and just kind of smooth your way in. One of the things that I would say stay away from are things like power cords, right? Because people will take power cords, extension cords, cords off the back of computers. Cords, they're a wire in the middle, are not usually good. They can break the skin. They're really intense, really stingy. That's the one that people go for. Belts, leather straps, okay? Those things can be really, really difficult depending on how stiff that belt is. And it really takes a good, decent hand. So those are the type of things I would stay away from. Also, kitchen knives. Kitchen knives are sometimes too sharp. You're looking for something that is utilitarian sharp. So the difference between the sharpness on a kitchen knife, it's uber sharp. Whereas on, say, a pocket knife is just enough to cut through rope or something like a box. It's not super sharp. Does that make sense? So you want to try and stay in that place. Don't let them just go crazy. Hey, I saw this thing. I want to hit you with it. They really have to take some time and do it. The easiest things to buy, paint sticks. You go to a hardware store, you get paint sticks with no problem. Packaged rope, something that's in a package. It's not sitting out on the floor. It's not collecting dust. It's not dirty. Nobody has to worry about rats eating it at that point in time. Even then, you still should wash it. Okay, so one of the things that you can do is get a garment bag, like a lingerie bag, put this stuff in the lingerie bag, wash it, take it out, throw it in the dryer for a little bit because it's got wax on it. You don't want it to be in there too long, just long enough to get it so it's not wet. And then take it out, let it hang for a little bit, and then once it's dry, you can start using it. So that's another thing. So now you've got rope, you've got some impact, again, wooden rulers. Because the best thing about a wooden yardstick is if you hit somebody too hard, it'll break, right? So when somebody's starting, you kind of want to build in a fail-safe. Like if they're going to hit somebody with something, it shouldn't be something that's too hard. Something that's flexible, that gives, that's porous, like corkboard or something like that.